How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in today on another episode of the Grape Street Garage Install Guides. Today we're going to be installing a Two Brothers Racing exhaust on a 2012 Yamaha Zuma. Hopefully we're going to be getting it to get a little bit louder and roaring a little bit better than what it is stock. Now that you guys have heard the boring sound of that 2012 Zuma, now let's unpackage the box and see what we have here. Today we have the Two Brothers Racing exhaust, Black Series, carbon fiber exhaust. We have our manifold here. We have our exhaust bracket and two exhaust side brackets as well for it. It's got a couple of miscellaneous hardware when it comes to some bolts, but basically the instructions will give you a little bit of the info as well. Well, now that you've seen everything that comes inside the box, we're going to talk about what tools you actually need to install this Two Brothers Racing exhaust. You're going to start with a T20 Torx bit that actually comes inside the box, as well as a 5mm Allen wrench. When it comes to wrenches that you need a supply or a socket, you're actually going to utilize a 12mm and also a 14mm open or socket wrench as well. If you have any questions, look back at your owner's manual and I'll give you all the information you need.
Now we got to take off the 3 muffler mounting brackets. 2 on the bottom are 12, top one is 14. Let's go ahead and remove those. Just one on the bottom. Second 12 on the bottom. Got a 14. Now we're doing the top. Next you have the 3 mounting bolts off. All I got to do is just go ahead and take this little mount off. Just go ahead and press against it. It'll pop right off.
Now that we've removed the muffler mounting bolts, we're going to go into taking out the CO2 bung. It utilizes a 22mm open-ended wrench. We're going to go ahead and take that off here. What you want to do is be really careful with the ceramic on here. So what you want to go ahead and do is wrap this in a towel and go ahead and put this by the fan there. The next thing you're going to use is a 12mm socket size to remove the manifold bolts here. And we're good to go there.
Alright, now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and grab your Two Brothers header. You want to go ahead and fit it up inside of here. But you do want to make sure first that your gasket, which is this little ring in here, is still inside. Then you want to go ahead and place the manifold in there. Grab the mounting bracket. Slide right on up there, and then go ahead and just start hand tightening. These two mounting bolts. You want to go ahead and just tighten these just loosely to begin with. We'll go ahead and tighten them a little bit stronger later after we make sure everything's mounted up perfect. Now you want to go ahead and take your mounting bracket for your exhaust. There should be some bolts that are supplied with everything. You got your 14 up here, got your 12 down here. Go ahead and place this up on here. And just, again, you just want to hand tighten. Make sure everything is tight, fits well, not cross-threading. Now you want to go ahead and take this little guy, which is your fender support. You're going to take him, there's a little hole right there. You're going to place this guy with the bracket down on the bottom side, place them here. You have a supplied bolt which you should place through your exhaust mount. Place them through, make sure this guy's up, this guy's touching up here, and go ahead and hand tighten this bolt, which goes on the back side.
Okay, now that you got your muffler mounting bracket installed and your rear fender bracket installed, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your Two Brothers exhaust. You're going to have your exhaust mounting clamp here. Go and get that on. And then at this point, the kit's going to come with these two like little O-ring, C-clamp, whatever you want to call them, doohickeys. What you're going to do is you're going to want to go ahead and install the bottom one. So you're going to take your 5mm Allen keys, or Allen bolts, go and put them in. Go and hand tighten them, don't make them tight. And then you're going to go ahead and slip that up over the flange where it sits. And at this point, what you can do is you can grab your second top mount, go ahead and slide that into place where it's locked in. Grab your 2 Allen head, 5mm. Just like so. And that's what locks the exhaust onto your header. Remember, just leave everything hand tight for right now so you can get everything all set up. You're going to take your 12mm bolt that's supplied and go ahead and put that through your muffler mounting bracket. Put the nut on and go ahead and tighten it down.
Now that we've installed the exhaust and the exhaust manifold, you want to go ahead and go back and tighten up all your bolts, starting from the back all the way to the very front of the manifold.
Now what you want to do is go ahead and take your O2 sensor, carefully take it out of the rag that you place it in, and very delicately you want to place it back in the hole. Make sure you go very slow, and then you can go ahead and start tightening it. Again, you just want to hand tighten to begin with, and then you can tighten it down with your wrench after you got it good and solid.
Now that we've finished installing this Two Brothers exhaust on this 2012 Zuma, we're going to go ahead and give it a start, see how she sounds. Thanks for watching this install guide on this Two Brothers racing exhaust for this 2012 Yamaha Zuma. Thank you. Install of the Two Brothers exhaust include. Sorry. How's it going, guys? Thanks for. Go back now.
Get that strap in there. Clean and unfinished.
Oh, the silver bolts?
Yeah.
It's fucked up, huh?
Okay, go ahead.
The stock bolts are black. What's your name, man?
I'm Brian.
Abe. Abe, nice to meet you.
Why are you still recording?